Hello and welcome to DPN TV here at the DPN Car Collection. We're in our Rover 45 Blue Impression 1.4. Just doing a little bit of cleaning and dashboard treatment at the moment. And it started raining, and this year it has rained a real lot. And if you're not using your car regularly, that's like on a sort of a daily basis, but more perhaps on a weekly basis, or maybe it might even go as much as, well, probably 2 weeks or so, some of our cars before they go out. There's a risk of all this wet weather of them getting damp. So I thought I'd do a little video on how we stop our cars going damp or mildew, which is surprising how quick it can happen in this sort of damp weather. You get like that sort of white mildew stuff growing on the steering wheel or on the seat belts, and that sort of dampness smell. And the best way we found, and it works, and these cars, especially this year in this dampness, haven't got any problems at all. Whereas a few years ago, perhaps 4 years ago, 5 years ago, we did have a few cars that did get a little bit damp inside, and we use these products to remove dampness. The one thing I will say is that they're not a miracle cure. So if you've got a leak in your car or your carpets are damp, then it's not going to help. You've got to sort any problems out like that first. These will only remove that dampness that builds up in them. And despite what some say, the car's still going to steam up when you get in it on a cold morning. It might help it a little bit, but they're not a preventative cure for that. But what we found they do is they do help. Actually, the smell, the newness smell, almost comes back in our cars. Again, you might have to have them in a few months before that happens, and I would say it took a year before our cars really felt completely dry in the winter as well as in the summer. So it's something you've got to persevere with, and you've also got to keep them changed. So we use these damp traps here, and as you can see, this one, that's actually got some water in it. So you've got like these crystally type salt things here. They trap the moisture and it drops down there, and actually they will fill all the way up to the top. So don't panic and see that bit of water in and change them, because, you know, let all that sort of white crystals or whatever it is they put in them completely disappear, and the water needs to be right up to there before you change them. That gets the maximum use out of them. Now you will see some videos where people say put cat litter in, or you can put salt in to trap the damp. I found that never really works long term when you're trying to do things sort of as cheap as possible. It never always really works, and probably won't end up that much cheaper by the time you've bought the cat litter or you've used salt. And these aren't that dear. We basically get 4 of these damp traps for £3, so they're not even £1 each, because in the pound shop they sell them to you for £1 each. We get them 4 for £1. What we also use, you can see here, is these microwavable bags. This one is slightly bigger than this one, but most of the ones we now use in our cars are these. And what you do with these recharge. So once you've bought them, they're not that dear. I think it's under £5 normally for these. You use them in the microwave. And again, this one here, it must be about 4 years old, and we're still microwaving it. And at the moment, you can see they're quite whitish. That's a little bit more red. And what you do when they get completely like that white colour like this, you microwave them. All the dampness comes out, and they're ready to absorb more dampness. But we found on their own, they're not a complete cure, which is why we use these damp traps as well. And what I tend to do is have one down in the front footwell. We also will put one down in the back footwell there, and one also in the boot, because that will stop any dampness in the boot as well. Yes, all you really do. I think this is about 5 minutes in the microwave. This is only about 3 minutes in the microwave to recharge. And yeah, they do seem to work. As I say, they certainly, you don't really need a car scent in a car anymore. They bring back that newness smell. They've got a more drier feel to them, and you definitely won't get any moisture. As I said, this winter with the rain that you can hear at the moment has definitely proved that they do work. So when they come new, they come like this, and as you can see, there's like a silvery seal. That's, they don't start absorbing damp too early on. So you remove that off, peel this stuff off and simply put the lid back on. Then we put it down in the footwell like that, and that steadily works away. And again, it's not that expensive, because I reckon probably that will easily last 6 months, maybe a bit less in this damp weather. So perhaps you only need to change them in your car once every 6 to 5 months. There, as I say, we get 4 for £3, so it's something easy to do, doesn't really need any maintenance, and it does really help, and it does really work. And you can get some refillable damp traps, they're probably all right to use, but again, by the time you've bought the device, which isn't that much different to this, and then you've bought the refill granules and filled them up, to me you might as well buy these, get rid of it, and it's all done in one go. And the stuff definitely isn't going to fall out of these, because the fabric here seals it in, so you've never got to worry about that coming out and going over your car. And this fabric here also appears to be waterproof, so if you knock one over, it goes over while you're driving, the water it's collected doesn't come out. The only thing I would do is make sure you stand it up when you've finished, otherwise that water is going to dissolve those crystals a whole lot quicker. As I say, this one here you can see has been in use, and you can see the water that's been collecting, and that really has still got quite a time to go yet before you need to change it. So hopefully that's been of use and of help to you, and give you an insight here at the DPM Rover collection. Now, we stop our cars from going sort of damp or mildewy in the winter, especially during this very wet period. I suppose what you can also do when you do use the car is put the air conditioning on if you've got it on to recirculate. That'll remove some moisture that's built up, but I think the best way and the most successful way to remove it is the way we do it with these. And probably you don't really need the microwavable ones if you're buying the damp traps, but it's just an extra thing that we like to put in our cars. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video if it's been of use to you or give you a little bit of an insight. We're on Instagram and Twitter as well. I'm doing regular posts of our cars when they're at shows, and also when we're just out and about.